Hello, this is Mr. Bada. Today's lesson will focus on figures of speech. It will cover metaphors, similes, hyperboles, and personifications. You may be wondering why figures of speech are such a big deal in the English language. Well, one of the reasons why is that figures of speech can be found in pretty much everything you read or watch or hear. So, recognizing figures of speech is key to fully understand the English language. Not only is it important to recognize them, it's also important to apply them to your own writing. Figures of speech will embellish your writing style, they will bring life to your words and make your ideas much more convincing to the reader. In today's lesson, I would explain these 4 figures of speech and provide you with examples. Here's an example of a metaphor. My life is hell. Now the writer is comparing his life to hell. What I understand from it is probably that the person is going through tough times and is having difficulties. But he or she chooses to make a comparison. And this is the key term in a metaphor. A metaphor is a comparison between 2 elements, which are not necessarily related usually. I mean, this person's life is not literally hell, but the person chose the word hell to represent tough times and difficulties, and it provides the reader a very vivid image of his life. Now let's say you want to talk about the fact that you always run out of time. You never have enough time to do the things you want to do. Never have time to exercise, never have time to finish your homework. So let's bring up time here. Here's time. Now if you were writing about it, of course you could say, I never have enough time. And that would imply only one thing, that you don't have enough time. Now if you say something like, time is a thief. Now, time is a thief gives the reader much more to think about than just, I don't have enough time. A simile is very much like a metaphor, as it compares 2 elements. The major difference is that a simile will use words to describe. Words like as and like. Now, instead of saying time is a thief, you will write something like time is like a thief. Now for the romantic ones out there, you may want to try out this line next time you sit down with your lover. Your love is as deep as the ocean. Beautiful. I just love this next one, hyperboles. The word to remember with hyperboles is exaggeration. You take one trait in a description and exaggerate it to amplify the effect. Instead of saying, oh, this guy is so rich, you say, he's got tons of money. And instead of saying that this girl is not very bright, you say, her brain is the size of a pea, which pretty much means the same thing, right? With hyperboles, just let your imagination run wild. Finally, with personification, you give objects or things human traits. So instead of saying that you had difficulty opening the door, you can say, the door protested. So here's the human trait, because a door does not usually protest. as it opened slowly. Another example is, the blizzard swallowed the town. Now swallow, the action of swallowing, is a human action that a blizzard could not do, but we give the blizzard this human trait to represent the force of this storm around the city. This is it for figures of speech today. I hope now that you will be able to recognize figures of speech, at least these four, and also apply them to your own writing.